It's time for viewer mail.
Do we have your mail?
Yes, we do.
Yay. Please send your mail to doug@wristwordtv.org. I love answering your questions instead of coming up with some of my own.
Okay,
So what do
so
we have?
this is from Jeff in Roseville, and he asks, I've heard financial literacy is very low, especially with young people.
Amen.
What I can see is true, but what can we do about it?
Well, he's right. It is true that financial literacy, especially in young people, is very low. I will put a link in the show notes to a study I found that really highlights this. And the answer is, it asks 3 basic questions about finance. So check this out. We're going to give you the questions and think to yourself if you can answer these or not, and find out if you're financially literate. And then I'll tell you what everyone else answered. So, Brenda, what's the first question?
Okay, so here's the first question in the study. It says, suppose you had $100 in a savings account, and the interest rate was 2% per year. After 5 years, how much do you think you would have in the account if you left the money to grow? More than 102, exactly 102, less than 102, do not know, or refuse to answer are your choices.
Oh wait, that's probably copywritten. I didn't want to do that. I'm sorry, Alex Trebek. I did not mean to infringe on your copywriting your tune. Okay, so we'll give you a little time to think about that one. Okay. Believe it or not, from 23 to 28-year-olds, they surveyed 8,000 kids. 21% of them missed that question.
Oh, that's pretty simple math. But
if you have any idea of compounding interest, even simple compounding of interest, you'd know that 2% per year over 5 years is going to be more than $2 on.
I should hope so.
You would think, but 21% of them missed it. So what's the second question?
Okay, next one is, imagine that the interest rate on your savings account was 1% per year and inflation was 2% per year. After 1 year, would you be able to buy more than, exactly the same as, or less than today with the money in this account? So true or false, or do not know, or refuse to answer.
Yeah, so if your savings account is paying 1% and inflation's 2%, prices are going up faster than your savings account's going up.
You're buying less.
So yeah, the answer is easy, right? I mean, it is to you and me and anybody that watches the show. Well, only 54% of the people got it right.
Oh.
That means 46% of the 23 to 28-year-olds don't have any idea what inflation even is.
50%.
Basically, 50% missed it. Yeah.
Ooh, scary.
Yeah.
Do you want one last one?
Yeah, you might as well.
To scare us even more?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that the following statement is true or false? Buying a single company stock usually provides a safe return, or a safer return than a stock mutual fund. Do not know, or refuse to answer.
Again, more than 50% of the kids from 23 to 28 missed this. So we've talked about it before. You know, the economy and the overall stock market's a big ocean. Each individual company is a boat on that ocean. Put a little bit of money in a bunch of different boats, so if one boat sinks, you still got a bunch of money in the ocean, right? Everybody that's watched the show kind of grasps that analogy and says, okay, spread your money around a little bit. Don't put it all in one stock. The people that owned Enron stock apparently didn't know this.
They put all their money in Enron.
I wonder if there were 23 to 28-year-olds, because half of them missed this. So, you know, there's a couple other things in this study. One of them was only 27% of the kids, the 23 to 28, got all 3 questions right. Only 27% got all questions right. And only 46% got the first 2 questions right. So
education, education, education.
Right. So the original question is, what can we do about it? My personal answer is we need to teach it in school. Like starting in, you know, at least in high school, if not before that. But we need to teach financial literacy, not all of the things that go around it, but just real common sense money stuff. I mean, I had one econ class, I think, in high school, and it was like microeconomics. It was so boring and dry. Teach me the difference between credit card interest rates and savings accounts and what a mutual fund is. Teach me about money.
I don't remember having any of those classes
there
in school.
There aren't any that I know of. So maybe there's a program out there. I mean, you don't have to write me and tell about it, but most of them don't have that. And of course, so that's, the easy answer is what can we do about it is start teaching it in school. And we also need to take it upon ourselves to learn. So I think the easy answer
Teach your
is
children, get them a checking account,
and
a
have
savings
every one of them
account,
watch our show.
put money into your savings.
Wait, that was a good plug. Again,
Okay.
Everybody watch our show.
And
so
the takeaway is
watch our show.
watch our show.
Watch our show, yeah. Now, actually, I have a better takeaway than that. So here's the takeaway. Sadly, most people don't have the knowledge to make good financial decisions, but everyone can learn. If you make the effort to learn about your money, then you're going to make decisions, and your results and your life will probably be better.